It's your girl Boston, and you're tuned in to FreshcobarTV.
What's up, everybody? It's your host Pablo Freshcobar. Welcome back to the channel. Today is a special one. We're not dealing with motorcycles today, but we're dealing with a trip I took to Detroit for a wedding for a friend of mine. Beautiful city. So let's start this journey the right way. Wheels up from Tampa to the heart of the Midwest, Detroit. Smooth, easy flight, no delays. TSA was not an issue, just the way you want it. Touchdown in a city built on nothing but grit, innovation, and legacy. Once we got ourselves together, we got our rent-a-car, checked into the Henry, an autograph collection sitting right across the legendary Ford Motor Company facilities. From the moment we walked in, top tier service, great food, and a unique twist. Every 90 days, the hotel rotates the artwork that's in there. That gives the local Detroit artists a platform to shine. You can't get any better than that. That alone tells you what kind of city this is. Something that I won't forget. A city that never forgets its people. Once I hit the road, the landscape shifted. Industrial tanks, smokestacks, and those iconic piston symbols reminding you that this is the home of the Detroit Pistons. Oh yeah, the bad boys. And then, the skyline. Downtown Detroit rising up from the highway, like a comeback story still being written. This is the Motor City, y'all. Once the epicenter of global auto manufacturing. But you still can't help wonder where it all shifted and why. But at the same time, you can feel something rebuilding. Hey, what's up? It's your boy Pablo Freshcobar, man. I'm right here in front of Michigan Central train station. We're gonna take a walk inside and see what's really good. All right, stick with me. Once opened in 1913, it was one of the tallest rail stations in the world. A masterpiece that symbolized Detroit's rise. After decades of abandonment, it is now being restored into a hub for innovation, largely backed by Ford, of course. Walking inside today, it's clean, minimal, almost surreal. White walls, some nice storefronts, and echoes of a past life. From a distance, you can spot the Ambassador Bridge stretching into Canada. Inside, I took it all in. The halls, the architecture, even the graffiti zones that still carry Detroit's raw voice. The women's waiting room, once a symbol of elegance and separation in early travel culture, still whispers history if you pay attention. Grabbed a quick coffee, but honestly, boxed water still wins. Shifting gears into the city, passing Comerica Park and deeper into Detroit's concrete jungles. Murals everywhere, color in every direction. Now let's talk weather. 82 degrees back in Tampa, Florida, where I'm from. Feels like summer. But a crisp 28 degrees in Detroit? That cuts a bit different. Dry, biting cold that goes straight through you to your bones. Wind chill had it feeling closer to 20 degrees, and you just gotta respect it because you're there. It will humble you. Put some lotion on and some chapstick. Pulled up to the spirit of Detroit, the city's most iconic symbol. A massive bronze figure holding a sphere and family group, representing strength and unity. Not far from there, the Joe Louis fist stands as a tribute to the boxing legend Joe Louis. Power, pride, and Detroit toughness cast in steel. The Detroit Riverwalk, clean, scenic, and with Canada sitting right across the water like a neighbor you can almost touch. Everything that day was 28 degrees. That's all I can remember. I kept it moving though. For my sneakerheads out there, you already know StockX headquarters was downtown. You can step inside and tap into the culture if that's what you're into. I passed a vintage soft ice cream spot. Hurt me to skip it, but I had a mission. Buddy's Pizza. Let me say this clearly. Detroit style pizza is different. Thick, crispy edges, sauce layered on top, and flavor that hits. I've had pizza all over, New York included. But Buddy's, that's top tier. Debate all you want. I'm standing on 10 toes for Detroit pizza at this point. The next stop, Shinola. Known for the American-made watches and craftsmanship. Shinola helped redefine Detroit's modern identity. Their flagship store reflects that, clean, premium, and rooted in bringing manufacturing back home. I have a couple of these pieces from Shinola, and I can tell you, they are exquisite, top tier. Gotta check them out if you get down there, or look them up in your local mall. But the real reason I came, brotherhood and love. Watching my army brother stand at the altar and marry his bride. It hits different. The tux was sharp, the bride was stunning, and the moment she walked in, you could see it all over his face. Pure awe. Father-daughter dance, mother-son dance. Those are the moments you don't forget. Love was definitely everywhere that night. After the celebration, I tapped back into the history at the Detroit Institute of Arts, one of the top art museums in the country. It holds over 65,000 works. The crown jewel? The Detroit Industry Murals by Diego Rivera, a powerful tribute to the city's working class roots and industrial might. Right outside, you'll find a thinker, sitting heavy with reflection, fitting for a city like this. I also visited the Charles H. Wright Museum of African American History. Unfortunately, I lost my footage, but it's one of the largest institutions of its kind, telling deep, necessary stories of Black history and culture. Then came the Henry Ford. This place is more than a museum. It's a time machine. You'll walk through American innovation itself. From presidential limousines to electric vehicles, to motorcycles, to trucks, to school buses. It captures the spirit of invention that built this country. Inside this awesome venue, I even spotted the Plymouth Voyager, arguably the original soccer mom vehicle that changed family transportation forever. It's wild seeing how everyday things we take for granted today started as groundbreaking ideas. And of course, you can't come to Detroit without stopping at Hitsville USA. This is where Motown's Records was born. Legends were made in that small house. Sounds that shaped the generations. Detroit is culture, it's resilience, it's history mixed with reinvention. And the people here, they wear their city with pride. Even the airport has its own train running through it. Just a reminder that Detroit always keeps moving. Detroit, it's been real. I appreciate everyone who showed love while I was in town. Catch me on the next journey, whether it's in the air or on two wheels. Don't forget to like, subscribe, or drop a comment.